Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Crow Bites. Today we're going to try another tasty fish recipe from Kerala, fish kurma. Like other popular kurma recipes with chicken or vegetables, fish kurma too is absolutely delicious. In this video we'll be preparing this dish in the Malabar style. It's a coconut based curry and tastes so good. So let's have a quick look at the ingredients. So for this recipe, you need fish about 500 to 700 grams. Here I'm using kingfish cut into slices. Also you need garlic, green chilies, ginger, Kashmiri chili powder, yogurt, 1 tomato, turmeric powder, coriander powder, 1 onion finely chopped. We'll be using both thin and thick coconut milk for this recipe and some fresh curry leaves. So at first we'll be making the coconut paste for this curry. So for this you need grated coconut half cup, raw cashews 10 to 12, fennel seeds half teaspoon. Now to a mixer or blender add about half cup of freshly grated coconut, roughly around quarter to half cup, and raw cashews about 10 to 12 and half teaspoon of fennel seeds. Now adding water, just grind this into a smooth paste. So this is how a coconut paste will look like. Keep this aside. Our next step is to fry the fish. So at first we need to marinate the fish. Here I've already kept it marinated with Kashmiri chili powder 1.5 teaspoons, turmeric powder 1/4 teaspoon and salt to taste, and set aside to marinate for 10 minutes. And after that heat a pan and add about 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, and we're going to fry the fish until lightly crisp on both sides. Here I'm using kingfish, about 700 grams of kingfish. You can use any other fish of your choice, and just lightly fry the fish so that it gets a crispy texture on both sides, just for 2 to 3 minutes. That should be enough. Keep a low to medium flame. And once you get that light crispy texture on the outside, just remove the fish from the pan and transfer to a plate. Since I'm using a small pan, I'm able to fry only 2 pieces at a time. So if you're using a large pan, you can just do it in one go. So I'm just frying the remaining pieces of fish the same way. See, frying the fish gives a good texture to the fish, and also it doesn't fall apart when we cook the fish in the gravy. So now we have fried the fish, and now let's move on to the final stage of our cooking. So now heat a large pan and add about 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Keep a low to medium flame, and to this add the crushed ginger, garlic and green chilies mixture. Here I've used 3 green chilies, a small piece of ginger and 8 cloves of garlic. I've also added some fresh curry leaves as well, and saute well in a low to medium flame. You can also finely chop the ginger and garlic and add to the chilies and add to the pan. I've also added 1 small onion finely chopped, and we're going to saute the onions along with the ginger, garlic and green chilies just for 2 minutes. Add salt to taste as well and saute well. Now reduce the flame to the lowest. We're going to add the spices. So at first add turmeric powder 1/4 teaspoon, red chili powder. Here I'm using Kashmiri red chili powder, so I'm adding about 2 teaspoons of it. If you're using regular chili powder, reduce the amount. Coriander powder about 3.5 teaspoons, and give it a good mix. And we're going to fry these spices along with the onions and the ginger, garlic, chili mixture so that the raw taste of the spices are gone, just for 2 minutes in a very low flame. Now add thin coconut milk, about 2 to 2.5 cups. That's the light coconut milk, not the thick one, and just give it a good mix. And we're going to cover this and bring the mixture to a boil. Once the mixture comes to a boil, add 1 large tomato which has been cut into slices. If you're using small, use 2 small tomatoes. We are not using any tamarind extract in this curry. So the sour taste is mainly from the tomatoes, and we'll also be using yogurt. And to this add the fried fish pieces very carefully and just allow them to get immersed in the gravy. Check the seasoning now and add salt if needed. And now we are going to cook this in a low flame, keeping it covered for about 5 to 7 minutes so that the fish pieces are completely cooked and well blended with the masala. See, now our fish is cooked well and the gravy is really looking great. See the color of the curry, that's what we want, and this color is mainly due to the Kashmir red chili powder as well, and it's got a really good flavor coming out from the spices. Now to this I'm going to add the coconut paste and mix it very gently, or you can just swirl the pan. That's the best way to do it. Remember to keep a low flame. See, now the coconut paste is well mixed with the gravy. Now I'm adding about 2 tablespoons of yogurt, which is thick curd. You can add up to 2.5 tablespoons depending on the sour taste. Just mix it lightly so that the yogurt is well blended with rest of the ingredients, and it gives a rich taste to the curry. Now keep it covered and cook for 2 to 3 minutes in a low flame. Now we have reached the final stage of the cooking. To this add about half cup of thick coconut milk. I somehow missed the part of showing the coconut milk being added in the video, so please add half cup of thick coconut milk now and just mix it lightly so that the coconut milk is well blended with the masala, and do not boil the mixture. Switch off the flame immediately and garnish it with some freshly chopped coriander leaves and curry leaves. Since I didn't have coriander leaves, I'm just adding curry leaves. If you have, please try to add coriander leaves to the kurma. It gives a good flavor to the curry. And now I'm going to remove the pan from heat and allow it to rest for 5 minutes before serving. See, our tasty fish kurma is ready to serve now. It's got a really creamy and thick gravy. It's a bit spicy, lightly sour. It's got the perfect blend of, taste. Now I'm transferring this to a serving bowl. See how beautiful the color of the curry is, and it tastes so good. This fish kurma goes well with steamed rice, appam, roti, chapati or parathas. It's got a taste slightly different from the usual fish curry, but it's really delicious, rich and flavorful. So please give it a try. It's an amazing recipe. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe, like and share. New videos are uploaded every Tuesday and Friday. And I'll see you all soon with more good recipes. Until then, goodbye.